A very good o'clock, dear students. Here I am Nikita ma'am, your geography teacher. Students, today let us start a new chapter, that is natural regions of the world first. Okay, so basically in this chapter we are going to study about different natural regions of the world which are characterized by the same type of climate conditions, soil, natural vegetation and wildlife. So from my words now you can have an idea that what we call a natural region. It's basically a geographical area. Region means a particular area which can be identified with similar climatic conditions, soils, natural vegetation and wildlife. Okay, so all the places which are lying in a region have similar type of climatic conditions and all other characteristics. Okay, now let us talk about the first region, that is the Equatorial Climatic region. Okay, so as the name suggests, this region lies around the equator, therefore it receives vertical sun rays throughout the year, and the difference between the day and night is minimum. There is continuous summer throughout the year. Okay, the difference between day and night temperature is minimum. It means the diurnal range of temperature is not very high, and there is a continuous summer season throughout the year. It rains almost every day, and the relative humidity remains high throughout the year. Since it receives vertical sun rays throughout the year, the temperature always remains high, and because of high temperature, more evaporation takes place, and there is high humidity too. Okay, now let us talk about the location and extent of this region. As it suggests, it lies near equator, so the extent can be near 10° north through 10° south on both sides of the equator. This region has representative areas only in 3 continents out of 7. This is because equator passes only to these 3 continents. Okay, that is South America, Africa and Asia. Okay, and this region is known as basically equatorial region, which is characterized by hot and wet equatorial climate. Okay, now let us see what are the areas, namely Amazon basin, then Guianas in South America, then Zaire basin and Guinea coast in Africa. In Asia there are main areas which is Malaysia, Indonesia, Papua New Guinea, South Philippines and peninsular parts of Thailand. Okay, these areas lie near the equatorial region. Okay, now about the climate of this region, as already told you, the temperature and rainfall remains dominantly high and uniformly distributed throughout the year. The angle of incidence of sun's rays is never less than 66.5 degree. Due to this fact, the region receives a large amount of insolation throughout the year and enjoys almost equal days and nights throughout the year. Okay, that's why we see that when the sun is over the equator, vertically over the equator, then we face equinox, and that is 2 times in a year. Okay, cloudiness and heavy rainfall help moderate the temperature so that climate is not unbearable. It means that along with the high temperature there is high precipitation, so it moderates the effect of high temperature and provides relief to the people. Daily rainfall occurs here. Temperature ranges between 25 to 30 degrees Celsius with an annual range of 2 degrees Celsius. It means the temperature, it means various seasons are not felt here. It's summer throughout the year, and the diurnal range of temperature is although high, that is 8 degrees Celsius as compared to the annual range because of the rainfall that occurs daily. Now about the rainfall, it's all rainfall, it's of convectional nature. What do you mean by convectional rainfall? We had already studied in the precipitation chapter. That happens due to high temperature and evaporation. Okay, and this rain regularly occurs between 2 to 4 p.m. daily with thunders in the torrential form, and annual rainfall ranges between 200 to 350 centimeter. That is high rainfall area, that is abundant of rainfall. Okay, it's evenly distributed throughout the year, so no month is without rainfall, and as I told you, it's daily experienced. Okay, now let us talk about the natural vegetation. Since it has good climatic conditions, so the conditions are very good for the thick growth of the forest. Okay, with high temperature and rainfall, it supports luxuriant vegetation, and these are called tropical rain forest. It means the forests are really very dense and grow very well. So the combination of high temperature and humidity favor the growth of all types of plants. All types of plants can flourish very well in this type of climate. These forests are very dense and evergreen. Why are these called evergreen, tropical evergreen forest? Because they do not shed their leaves at one time in a year. Okay, different trees have different times of shedding their leaves. That's why the forest always looks green. It never looks the whole dried up. At given time, the equatorial rainforests are very dense and the height of the tree as well as is very high, that is 40 to 50 meters. Okay, and they support numerous climbers and lianas. Since the trees are high, many climbers can climb up to them. And the canopy of the trees is, canopy means, canopy is a kind of a roof that is formed by the leaves of the trees when they grow very near to each other, and the leaves are very the leaves are very near to each other. Okay, so the sunlight is often break by the leaves of the trees, and it fails to reach the ground. The trees have to tie with each other for the sun. It means that they have to compete with each other to get the sunlight, and in order to compete with each other, they go higher and higher and their height increases. Okay, and there's a second layer formed by the varieties of palms and other slenders trees and creepers. The lowest layer of plant is formed by undergrowth of ferns and short bushes. Okay, along with the higher trees, there are many bushes and ferns also found. The undergrowth comprises that are not dependent on direct sunshine, and in denser forest, the ground layer of vegetation may be absent. There may be only trees. A variety of creepers are found in these forests. First among these are the lianas, which are woody climbers, and they reach above the canopy of trees in search of direct sun. Okay, these climbers can reach up to the height of the trees to find the sunlight. Okay, next is that besides lianas, there are a variety of other creepers that need support of the trees. These are called epiphytes. That is, a plant needs a physical support of the tree to grow up. Some of these plants are parasites. They obtain their nutrition from the other trees on which they grow. Such plants grow from the trunks or the branches, and due to high density of trees and the lianas and creepers, it is very difficult to pass through these forests. Okay, because there are parasitic trees. Next, tropical rainforests are characterized by great variety of vegetation, distinct layered arrangement of foliage, and multiplicity of species. It means that these are characterized by rich variety of vegetation in different layers of plants, and also a variety of wildlife, that is species, is also found here. Major trees are mahogany, ebony, greenheart, ivory wood, rosewood, dye wood. Important hardwood yielding trees are found in these forests. Okay, and other economically valuable trees are rubber and cinchona, that is used. Cinchona is a medicinal plant that is used for the treatment of fever. Next is palms, lianas, epiphytes, ferns, orchids. These are also found here. Now talk about the animal life. This is abundant. As the forests are dense, they are a good habitat for different variety of animals. However, the large-bodied ground animals are fewer due to impassable character of the forest and little undergrowth. Okay, means the large body animals cannot live here just because there is not enough space to move between the trees. Okay, like elephants, rhinoceros, these are found only in relatively less dense forest. It means that there is more space to move. Only there these large bodied animals can be found. On the other hand, the animals that can live on trees and or in water bodies, these are more numerous. Okay, it means the animals which can live on trees are found more in number. Okay, like jaguar, puma are carnivorous animals which are found here because these can climb the trees. Animals living on trees include monkeys, birds, bats, squirrels, tree frogs, lizards, insects, gorillas, chimpanzees, and wild pigs. These are the many varieties of snakes in the forest as well as in the rivers. Okay, as these forests are very dense and found with many high trees, so these are a good habitat for snakes too. Anaconda is the largest python found here. Okay, river swarms, and home to crocodiles, alligators, turtles, and hippopotamus. Okay, it means different kind of reptiles and different kind of amphibians are found here. A large variety of fishes is found. The birds and insects of these forests are known for bright colors. Okay, many kind of insects and birds also can be found here. Importance of rainforest: these are largest equatorial rainforest found in American region. Okay, and these are very important as they act as a protection cover on the earth, right? Tropical rainforests provide shelter to a wide variety of animals and plants. Also, they are habitat for animals and plants. The diverse plant in the region provide many valuable products for people. Okay, we got many forest products such as hardwood, herb, fiber, rattan, rubber, chemicals, and drugs. The forests are also being cleared for farming through soil is not very fertile. Okay, they can be cleared for farming purpose too. See, this is the animal life of equatorial rainforest. You can find different type of animals, jaguars. These are only large cats found in Americas. They hunt animal and deer, and the animal like deer. The spotted coat provide perfect camouflage in the dappled light of the forest floor. Camouflage means a hiding capacity. Okay, they can blend with the environment of the forest just because of their skin color. Okay, other animals may be hippopotamus, gorilla, anaconda, the largest snake, puma, chimpanzee, turtle, alligators. Okay, these forests have great variety of trees and animals. It helps in maintaining the ecological balance of the world. Okay, then we'll see the human adaptation in the next video. Till then, thank you and keep studying.